The sun has faded, Winona, but do not fear. It's time to turn on the light on Westmark Cable Studio 6. But beware, your worst comedy nightmares are about to come true, as live we present Light at Night.
Good evening, and welcome to another edition of Very Nice Talk. I'm Jean Lamfous, your very nice host on the only show that's on cable that talks about very nice people and the very nice things that they do, and the various nice places that they do them. With me, as always, is my very nice co-host, Mr. Claude Lemieux. And Claude, please tell us what very nice things will we be speaking about tonight.
Well, thank you, Jean. It's very nice to be here.
What very nice things we'll be speaking about?
Well, tonight we're going to be talking about those very nice people over in Korea who make those very nice products.
Well, which very nice people and products specifically, Claude?
Well, I'm going to be talking about those people who make those very nice little umbrellas for those tropical drinks.
Yes.
And also those very nice little porcelain piggies they make.
Porcelain piggies.
Yes. And I guess they also make those very nice little tags and stickers that they place inside clothes and things. They say, made in Korea.
This is a very nice thing. And before we begin, speaking of clothes, let me just say, I must say, this is a very nice sweater you are wearing.
Well, thank you, Jean. It's very nice of you to notice.
Please tell me, where did you get this?
I got this very nice sweater down on Main Street at a very nice little store in the old Clark building.
Clark building?
Yes, there used to be a very nice little restaurant there before it closed down.
Le Fleurs.
That's it, exactly.
It's a very nice
Yes.
place. I remember one time I took a date there who, by the way, looked very
Very
nice.
nice.
Yes, it's very nice. And we sat down. We had those very nice Mai Tais that they have with the little umbrellas
yes,
from Korea.
yes.
And we had the appetizers, the garlic shrimpies. Yes.
Oh, mwah. Yes, those taste very nice.
Yes, very tasty.
But what did you have for dinner?
Well, here's the clincher. I pre-ordered. I called ahead because I wanted to impress my date. So I pre-ordered. The waiter comes out with these 2 filet mignons that were very nice and tender. Mwah. And so my date, who, by the way, looked very nice, she looks at me and she says, I'm a vegetarian. I don't date red meat eaters. And so she gets up and she leaves. Can you believe that?
Oh, that's not very nice.
No, it wasn't very nice at all. Anyway, oh no, that's about all the very nice time we have for today's show.
Oh.
Unfortunately, we cannot speak of the very nice people in Korea and the very nice things that they do. Meanwhile, Claude, please tell our very nice audience what we'll be speaking about the next week.
Well, Jean, next week we're going to be talking about those very nice people who on every Monday night at 8 o'clock are live.
From Studio 6, turn on the very nice lights, Winona. It's time for Light at Night.
Westmark Cable Studio 6 presents Light at Night. Your host for Light at Night, Al Light. I'm your announcer, Joe Hansel. And featuring the light-headed players, Matt Smallmouth Bass, Brandon Scott, better than Billy D. Williams, Laura, tip of the iceberg, Matt, the sleaze she's-bee, Eric, built like a brick Haas, Mike, not taupe, trope, and Heather, I like leather Logan. Tonight, on our 30th edition of Light at Night, small town undercover cops. Sid and Maury spend Halloween night together. A visit from a man named Scarface. We called John Schmidt for a University of Minnesota campus report. Music from Mr. Larry Higgs, plus a top 10 list, and we played a Studio 6 crew wheel, giving you a chance to win. All this and much, much more. is so convinced that the Vikings will beat the Bears tonight that he bet the farm on the game. The funny farm, that is. Your host for Light at Night, Al Light.
Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to our 30th, count 'em, 30 editions of Light at Night, back after a couple week off.
Holy cow!
Let's see, what is happening tonight? Oh yes, it's Veterans Day. Are we excited?
Veterans Day! Yes!
Veterans Day.
Veterans Day! V-Day! VG-Day! Oh, wait, that's something different.
Now it's Veterans Day, and nothing against veterans. I'm glad we have a day to honor them, but don't you think it's a little unfair that we don't at least also have a Rookie Day? I mean, Chuck Knobloch and Jeff Bagwell deserve some recognition, too.
I don't get it.
Who knows?
Oh, wait, rookie veteran. I got it now. That's a good one.
Thanks, Shees. Anyway, I don't know if you're aware of it, but right here, and I happen to have a copy of this, a very valuable copy. You can get one by just going down to the Chamber of Commerce, because the Winona Area Chamber of Commerce has put together a cost of living survey where they're comparing Winona, La Crosse, and Rochester, and the cost of living in those three fine cities.
Well, that's very nice.
It's very, very interesting, and let me just give you a few examples from our sheet here. Hamburger, for instance, price per pound, lowest price found, Winona, $1.19, La Crosse, $1.52, and Rochester, $1.66. So in Winona, it's cheap to get a hamburger here, relatively. Right. Whole milk, half gallon, $1.19 in Rochester, $1.39 in La Crosse, $1.17 in Rochester. Milk is cheaper in Rochester.
Bet, right?
Yeah. Okay. What else we got here? Oh, booze. I know the Studio 6 crew will be interested in this.
Yeah.
1 liter bottle of Seagram's 7 Crown in Winona, $11.32. La Crosse, not many taxes in Wisconsin, $9.99, under $10. $11.09 in Rochester. Boys underwear. Jill, you ever need to buy boys underwear? Package of 3 briefs, size 10 to 14, cotton, Fruit of the Looms, $4.25 in Winona, only $3.52 in La Crosse, cheap underwear in La Crosse, $3.79 in Rochester, and hookers. In Winona, they cost an average of $100 a night, and a hooker in Rochester costs an average of $50 a night, and in La Crosse, the hookers, well, they give you $50.
All right,
so there.
Let's go, La Crosse.
It's cow country over there. Sure you want to go?
Well, we'll eat the meat.
God love our Chamber of Commerce for that. Finally, I'm going through my newspaper, and I get so excited that I can hardly contain myself. In this little flyer from Kmart, they have 2 Enemas twin packs, 99 cents.
Yeah!
Ooh. I got so excited, I almost didn't need the enema.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Hansel, they have enemas 2 for $1 down at Kmart. Want to go halvesies? Speaking of things that cause pain in the derriere, let's get her out here, ladies and gentlemen. The co-host, co-star, and announcer for Light at Night, Jill, Hansel, and Gretel. Jill. Very nice to see you, Jill. It's an exciting night.
For what?
Right up on this TV, Jill. Vikings,
see that.
Bears, game just started. Hey, don't turn the channel, because for the first hour of the game, we'll keep you updated on each and every Viking score.
Look, first down already for the Vikings.
First down. They're moving already. It'll be a blowout, Jill. Winter came early, as you know.
Very early.
Sitting in a ditch in Cottage Grove because you were silly enough to go out in a snowstorm.
Well, it was an experience, Al.
An experience.
You can't do this
You could
when
have
you're
died,
older.
Jill.
I didn't, though, Al.
Matt Sheesby might be sitting in this seat.
Oh, God help us all. Sorry, Matt.
Go on.
And also, Jill, we want to announce
What are we
that
announcing?
on January 5th of 1992, a couple months away, yes, Jill and I are getting married. That's right.
Not definitely a rumor.
No, we will be celebrating our first anniversary here on Light at Night, and we will be doing so by taping a show at the Black Horse Bar and Restaurant, just
Black Horse.
outside of town here, a couple of miles, and everyone's invited to come.
Bring your
Free
moms,
admission.
your brothers,
Bring
your
moms,
sisters,
brothers, sisters.
grandmas.
Free admission. All ages welcome. We're going to have a big party, and we're going to videotape our first anniversary show.
Well, sounds like fun, Al. I guess I will be there.
And we're going to have a fan contest and a whole mess of stuff, but we'll talk about that later.
I think we should.
In the meantime, let's get to our top 10 list.
All right.
Okay. Vikings already driving here. They've got a first down. Herschel Walker catches a pass.
Another first down.
Anyway, our top 10 list, we'll let you know if there's any scoring on the Viking-Bears game. Our category, oh, this is interesting. Remember the male strippers were supposed to come during that snowstorm?
Right.
It was
on
Friday,
Saturday.
November 1st. Well, they didn't make it.
Right.
And I have
Do
here the top 10 reasons the male strippers didn't show up at Mingles on November 1st.
All right. That was a great one.
A lot of people thought it was just the snowstorm, but it's more than that. We have the top
We
10.
have the
More
inside
than that.
edition.
Let's do it. Once again, the category top 10 reasons the male strippers didn't show up at Mingles on November 1st. Number 10. Baby oil froze during the snowstorm.
I hate when that happens.
Number 9. Heard Molly Mormon and Heather Logan were coming.
Oh!
They're running audio in the other room together. Number 8. 2 words. Groin pull. Pull groin. Well,
Same difference.
I'm dyslexic. I invert things all the time. Number 7, lost their G-strings in a strip poker game.
I'd like to have been at the poker game.
Number 6, Jill headed them off in Wabasha.
Way to go, Jill.
Look at that. That's a G. Is that Wabasca?
Wabasha. Number
Who typed
5. Typo. Number 5, heard Winona already had 5 inches of snow.
Snow.
Number 4, wrong direction sent them to the 4 Mile Club by mistake.
And they stayed there.
Man, oh man, they probably didn't get out alive. Number 3, music store sent them E strings by mistake. Yeah, it could happen anyway. Number 2, quit stripping, took up fencing instead.
Oh.
And the number 1 reason the male strippers didn't show up at Mingles on November 1st,
What?
UPS late delivering their packages. Kind of like that one, Jill. No comment?
No comment on that one. I think we had enough comments on the top 10 list.
Hey, once again, we'll keep you updated on the Viking score, and probably by the time we get back from the ad break, it'll be 7-0. I wouldn't be surprised at all. We got a great show. Hey. Small Town Undercover Cops, our 7th edition, and it's a damn good one. Don't miss it. And music from Larry Higgs. Guest is going to be visiting. Sid and Maury are going to celebrate Halloween. All this and much, much more. Stay tuned as Light at Night continues right after this. Mr. Businessman, are you afraid of a sexual harassment suit being assailed upon you? Do you worry that any and every off-the-cuff comment you might make might be misconstrued as sexual harassment? Well, worry no more, because I have the honor to introduce you to a brand new service guaranteed to protect you from any lawsuit involving sexual harassment. Linguistic Services introduces the Sexual Harassment Interpreter, a highly trained linguistic expert who will instantly decode any comment or gesture that might be misconstrued as sexual harassment, and it will keep you from being sued. Let's take a look at how effective an SH interpreter can be.
Miss Jones, will you bring your pretty little buns in here?
Miss Jones, Mr. Smith requests your presence to accompany him to discuss company business.
Woo! Man, oh man, you look hot today. You should really wear a lower cut neckline.
Your apparel is appropriate for the office today, Miss Jones.
Say, Joan, let's say after work you and I go out to a romantic restaurant, get some dinner.
Mr. Smith would like you to attend a business meeting with him tonight at an appropriate restaurant.
Are you making sexual advances towards me, Mr. Smith?
What do you think, babe?
Not at all, Miss Jones. Mr. Smith would like you at the meeting to discuss the merger acquisition of a competitive company without involving any hostile takeover.
That's right, I don't want no hostile takeover. I'm looking more for cooperation. Strike a deal. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm not sure.
All aspects of the merger will be discussed at the restaurant meeting.
That's right, and it might take some time. Perhaps you should pack an overnight bag in case we don't make it home.
An overnight bag?
The meeting might run into late working hours, so Mr. Smith is suggesting that you spend the night at a nearby resting establishment to ensure that you do not have an accident on the way home.
This discussion is starting to have sexual overtones.
I'll show you some sexual overtones.
Mr. Smith wants to ensure you that your well-being is his only concern and that this is a legitimate business being conducted.
Oh, okay. I'll go pack my stuff right now.
Think she bought it?
Yeah, nice butt too.
See how easy it is to protect yourself from an unwanted sexual harassment lawsuit? Why, our SH interpreters will pay for themselves if they keep you from being sued just once. They also help if you want to be nominated to the Supreme Court.
I wish I had a SH interpreter years ago.
Operators are standing by now. Just call 1-900-HARASS. Once again, that's 1-900-HARASS. It could be the most sexually satisfying thing you've done in a long time.
Hi, Mom and Dad. Safety Pup here with some important tips you should know to help keep your kids safe and sound.
If a kid is lost or kidnapped, the most important thing they can know are their name, address, area code, and phone number.
Most kids know their own names, but they should also know their parents' full names and where they work.
Everybody should know their complete address too, including house or apartment number, street name, town, state, and zip code. This important information can help your kids find their way home or help the police find you.
Children need to know how to dial 911 in an emergency or 0 for the operator from a home or pay phone.
If your child calls collect, be sure to ask for time and charges from the operator before you accept the call. It will assist in immediately locating your child.
And finally, make sure your kids know the name, address, and phone number of another adult they can trust in case they can't find you.
Thanks for watching. Remember, stay safe and sound, and I'll see you around.
For 51 weeks a year, Roy Waters practices telling stories to his customers. He's so good at it, most of them don't even know he's practicing. He practices so the 1 week a year he's not cutting hair, his stories will be perfect. Perfect for sharing around the campfire at a Salvation Army summer camp, where each year he works with youth in need. The Salvation Army salutes volunteers like Roy Waters, whose time and effort for others make a great story.
You're watching TCI of Southern Minnesota Studio 6, serving Winona with the finest in local programming. It's very exciting here tonight. Small town undercover cop night, just a little bit later on. And don't worry, we'll keep you updated on the Viking Bear score. No score yet, but don't worry, the Vikings will get on the scoreboard in no time.
Right.
Guarantee it. Anyway, Jill, we've got a big show, lots of things to do. Why don't we just keep moving along here?
Well, it sounds like a great idea.
Okay, let's get right to it. And to start off...
Al, who's this guy?
I have no idea, Jill. Excuse me, sir, but we're doing a live show on television right now. Can I possibly help you?
Can you help me? Do I look like I need your help? I'm here to help you. I'm here for Colombian Day. I'm your special guest.
Colombian Day? It isn't Colombian Day, it's Veterans Day. And in fact, it's not even Columbus Day. That was last month. In fact, I don't think there's any such thing as Colombian Day.
Colombian Day now. Enjoy yourself, Alf.
What the hell is that? Get that crap off my desk.
Al, calm down now. Come on.
That is for Colombian Day. That is my gift to you.
Well, we here at Studio 6 don't like this stuff, and we want you to get rid of it. In fact, us here in southeastern Minnesota just say no to that crap.
You trying to say you don't appreciate Colombian Day, Alf?
Well, not really.
Okay, I'm your special guest here for Colombian Day, and I don't take no for an answer, see, so I think you better start interviewing me.
You want to be interviewed?
That's what I'm here for.
Well, I don't really have any questions prepared. What can I ask? Jill, you have any questions you'd like to ask our guests?
Oh, thanks, Al. Put the burden on me. First of all, what's your name, sir?
They call me Scarface. Isn't it beautiful? Just like you Asian work of art.
Al, please help me.
Scarface, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? What do you do for a living?
Well, excuse me.
How are you enjoying your stay in Winona here? I hope you're staying at the El Diablo Motel. You know, I own that place.
Yes, I'm glad you mentioned that. I am staying at the El Diablo Hotel. And let me tell you something, Alf. Your rooms are so polluted.
Polluted?
Yes, polluted. Your rooms are so polluted that I cannot even have my kids in there. My kids have to stay in the car. And another thing, your maids, they do nothing. They do something. They sit around on the fat ashes all day long and look at me waiting for me to talk to them.
Well, you must have Matt Sheesby's old room.
I think so, but there's no hair in the sink at least.
Why don't you tell us, Scarface, what do you do for a living?
Well, you see, when I first get to this country, I was a political referee.
I think you mean a political refugee.
Don't correct me, Alf. I was a political...
Al, it's Al.
Whatever. I was a political referee. I used to referee candidates' debates, but I don't do that anymore. Now, I'm in the laundry business.
The laundry business? What kind of laundry business? Dry cleaning or a laundromat type of thing?
Next question, Alf.
Oh, I see. I know. Why don't you tell us... I tell you what, why don't you tell us how you got that scar? Did you get that eating sushi or something?
Al, you better be careful.
Let me tell you
something. Who's
something.
he talking to?
Thank you. You are so stupid, Alf. How you going to get a scar like that eating sushi, huh? You tell me that. You stupid fool. How you going to get a scar like that eating sushi?
I have no idea. But you know something, Scarface? This is getting real boring. You know, and we've got a show to do. Why don't you just leave, and why don't you just stop being such a jerk?
You did it now, Alf. Forget that, man. You know what? I see what you're trying to do to me.
No, not the violin case.
You're trying to make me look like a joke. Get that thing out of there.
No,
you're trying to make me look like a stupid...
Wait, he didn't really mean it.
No, yes, I know what he's trying to make me look like a stupid. Look, me look like the bad guy on TV. You're going to say hello to my little friend.
No, I don't want to say hello to you.
You're saying hello to my little friend. You're going to say hello, and you're going to say goodbye to my little friend. I'm not the bad guy. Say hello to my friend Ernie. Hello, Alf.
Hi, Ernie.
How you doing?
Very well, Ernie.
That's good. Now, I'm not the bad guy. I want you both to have a great Colombian day. And I will see you later, my...
Thank you, Scarface.
Forget
Bye-bye.
You. Goodbye, Scarface. Happy Colombian Day.
Happy Colombian Day to both of you, my Asian.
Al, weren't you a little scared on that? Come on.
Oh, come on, Jill. You know me. No matter what happens, I'm as cool as a cucumber.
Alan, what's that?
What's what?
There's a big wet stain in your pants.
Al.
Well, I must have just spilled some coffee. Don't you have some work to do?
I am working, Al.
Smart-ass Bear fans.
Way to go, Al. Oh, Al, sorry.
Well, what happened through all this mix-up? Did the Vikings score a field goal?
No, touchdown, Terry Allen.
Terry Allen? Well, we knew he was going to score.
7-0 Vikings.
7-0 Vikings.
Oh, Darren Nelson. It was?
Darren Nelson?
Sorry, Darren Nelson.
We knew it wasn't Herschel Walker, though.
Well, that's good, because you know Terry Allen's going to score one, and then it'll be 14-0.
First touchdown the Vikings ever scored on
their first possession of the game, thanks to an offside call during a missed field goal attempt of 52 yards.
Are you supposed to thank someone?
And we're supposed to thank Hearts Music for loaning us the violin case. It was very
Tommy
nice
was yelling out
Just
Hearts.
at the
I thought
last
maybe he was
minute.
going to try to tell me he loves me or something. I didn't know what he meant.
Sparky, do you love Jill? We all love Jill. Let's all say it together. 1, 2, 3. We love you, Jill.
Oh, goodness.
Let's get to some talent, ladies and gentlemen.
Because there's none here.
Because there's none here, that's for sure. In our first musical talent presentation, we are going to feature Larry Higgs, who has sang before on this very show. And Larry Higgs is going to do the 1950s hit, late 50s, early 60s, I'm not sure which.
Anything
Matt Bass,
before
our director, the music expert. When was Little Darling recorded, Matt Bass?
I believe that was released in 1959.
1959, the year of my birth, Jill.
Good guess.
Another good reason.
Bad
He
year,
knows
bad
his songs.
year.
He has like every #1 hit memorized as far as the date. Anyway, here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Larry Higgs, and his vocal rendition, all sorts of strange voices, Little Darling.
When little darling, boom, 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 do what little darling, boom, 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 do what oh, where, boom, 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 do what how you, boom, 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 do what my lover, boom, boom, do what I would wrong to try, boom, 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 do what to love you, I know so well, boom, 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 do what that my lover, boom, 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 do what it was just. Do what it was you. My darling, oh, I need you to call my own. Never, never, never do wrong. To hold in my hand, oh, your little hand. I know too soon that love is so grand. So please, please hold my hand. You're my dear. Boom, boom, do what I would wrong up. Boom, boom, do what I to try. Boom, 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 do what I to love to. Boom, 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 do what I my lover. Boom, boom, do what I would wrong up. To try. Boom, 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 do what I to love to.
Of a summer night in the land of the dollar bill, when the town of Chicago died, and they talk about it still, when a man named Al Capone tried to make that
Hi, Mom and Dad. Safety Pup here with some important tips you should know to help keep your kids safe and sound.
If your kids are ever left home alone or approached by a stranger, it's important they know how to act. Teach them never to open the door to a stranger or dangerous person, and never tell anyone at the door or over the phone they are alone. Instead, they should say, "My mom can't come to the door right now," or "My mom can't come to the phone right now. Can I take a message?" Always keep the doors and windows locked when alone. If your child is approached by a stranger, teach them to yell, "Fire!" and run away quickly. This will draw attention and help. Don't take anything from a stranger. Never approach a car of a person asking for directions. Instead, run away in the opposite direction. Teach your child not to walk alone. They should use the buddy system, which means walk with a friend.
Thanks for watching. Remember, stay safe and sound, and I'll see you around.
The fact of the matter is, the most dangerous thing most people will ever face in the water is the water.
We don't know why I did it. Might have been the guilt over my messy bedroom, or dropping the eggs on the kitchen floor. Maybe it was the gum in my hair. But I said, "Mom, you deserve to go somewhere very nice for dinner." but I don't have any money. So may I just fix you something instead?
Do the something nice for someone else, babe. That's it.
I think she'll like the idea.
From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Chicago died. Brother wanna knock the people song. Brother wanna fight the people song. Yes, indeed.
Chicago died with the Vikings ahead 7-0. The Bears with the ball.
Pretty witty.
Appropriate.
You're not.
We mentioned this first anniversary show. As part of this first anniversary show, we're doing a Light at Night #1 fan contest. And this is how the #1 fan contest works.
We're number
If you're
one.
a big fan of Light at Night, we want you to write a very short paragraph explaining why you feel you're Winona's biggest fan of Light at Night. Okay? Now, the winner that we will pick after reading these paragraphs will receive an escorted limo ride by either the loverly Jill Hansel or Matt Sheesby
Oh, I'm not loverly?
to Light at Night
You sell flowers.
first anniversary show taping at the Black Horse Bar and Restaurant. Once again, that's Sunday, January 5th at 7 p.m. And once there, you'll get all your refreshments provided free. We're also going to give you a month of free movie service on Westmark Cable, a $10 gift certificate from the Big Cheese, a $5 gift certificate from J&J Batting Range, plus many, many other prizes. And then finally, you will appear on this first anniversary show, and you will be able to select your favorite highlight from our first year on Winona Cable so we can all see that and enjoy. Now,
Al, wait.
where do you
Can
mail
I
it
write
to?
in
No.
and win
No.
so Jill can escort me
No.
in the limo?
No.
Damn!
Employees of Studio 6 not eligible.
And family members?
I was just gonna say that.
If you want to
guys took my
compete in the Light at
line.
Night #1 fan contest, mail it to Send the Limo to My House, Studio 6, 127 West 4th Street, Winona, Minnesota, 55987. Win big prizes and get a free night out at our Light at Night first anniversary show taping. All ages, admissions free. Just got to pay for your pop or whatever you want to drink
Of course,
out there.
everybody be
and-
drinking pop there.
Well, sure. Mike Trolk wants to say hi to his dad. Real quick, Mr. Trolk, and get the wireless mic on.
Well, hi, Dad. Hope you're feeling better from 247 Community Memorial Hospital. We're all pulling for you.
How about a hand for Mike Trolk's father? Dealing with some medical problems, and we all wish him the very, 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 very,
Very
best.
best.
And what's
Very
your dad's
nice.
first name?
Everybody calls him Dash.
Dash. What's that mean?
High school nickname. He's had it since high school.
All right.
Dash.
Anyway, let's move along quickly. You know, Halloween was a couple weeks ago, and we weren't doing shows then, but our cameras were still out. And that's right.
Whoops!
We got.
Oh, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. What does this say here?
It says John Schmid's U of M campus report on telephone with videotape, and then John had to work tonight.
Oh.
The little scummy former lightheaded player stood us up. And then it says Studio 6 crew wheel. You're right. I screwed up. I got ahead of myself.
Way to go.
Ever?
He is really, 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 really bad about it, and he is not standing you up.
Well, I'm not so mad at John for having to work. I'm mad at you for not telling me until 5 minutes before showtime. Anyway, let's do it. Let's play the one, the only, you know it, you love it. Your chance to win a $10 gift certificate courtesy of the Big Cheese. The one and only Studio 6 crew wheel. 6 Studio 6 crew members on the wheel. Guess which one the wheel lands on, and you'll get that $10 gift certificate from the Big Cheese. 6 people on the wheel. Let's give them the choices. 3 people get a chance to win. Crank her up. Could it be Matt Smallmouth Bass, our director, or Molly, not Catholic Mormon, our audio engineer, Mike, not Toke Stroke on camera 3, Eric, not Dan Blocker, Haas, helping putting out fires tonight, Jim Lysis the Pit, technical directing, and helping with audio is Heather. I like Leather Logan, 452-604 is the phone number. Hi, you're going to get a chance to win. Hello. Talk to me, sir. Matt Bass 4? All right. Matt Bass 4. Hang on.
I think that's what he said.
Okay, monitor's a little loud. I can't hear him. Hello. Gonna get a chance to win.
Troke.
Mike Troke 4.
Chris Mueller.
Who?
Chris.
Chris. Hang on, Chris. And finally, you're gonna get a chance to win.
Matt Bass.
4.
Dan Bass.
For Dan. Okay, we could have a double winner if it lands on our director, Mr. Matt Bass. Looking for either Matt Bass for Pat and Dan and Mike Troke for Chris. Winding down, winding down. Heather, I like Leather Logan. No winner. Darn it. Sorry about that, Dan.
Yeah.
Try again next week, all right?
Remember the rotation.
Chris, sorry about that. No Mike, not Toke Troke.
Remember to use your wrist.
Would you like to
Like
wish his dad good health, too? They hung up. They're in disgust. And finally, Pat, sorry.
Pat, you should have picked me.
Pat, are you showing up for our first anniversary show?
Maybe.
Yeah, get down to the Black Horse. We're going to have fun that night.
Okay.
All right. Heather, you get 3 chances, 5 hours
Come on,
bonus.
Heather,
if you
let's
can nail
see
the
what
last
the women
game,
can
so we'll
do.
round it
Show
out
'em up.
there. Way off. Come on, Logan. You watched the Gophers this weekend. You should know how to shoot better than that.
Oh!
Yeah.
Concentrate on the back of the hoop.
Didn't you learn anything watching the Gophers with John this week? She needs a wireless mic if she's going to talk. There
you go.
Do I just talk into it?
No.
No.
Turn it on. Okay, no. I just want to say.
You don't know how to use a microphone?
I just want to say that this wheel has landed on me more now than the old wheel, and no one picks me, and I say that's just. You're just not thinking out
Heather,
there.
they don't like leather.
No, they don't like me.
Yeah,
No,
like
thank
that.
you. Thank you.
It's very nice.
Get a shot of her butt as she walks away. We always enjoy that. Very sexist,
Too
rude
late.
comment. I apologize. Still 7-0?
Yeah, but the Chicago are driving.
Our driving? Anyway, we'll keep you updated. Anyway, we mentioned that we didn't have a show during Halloween, but our cameras were out working, and they were eavesdropping on our old senior citizen buddies, Sid and Maury. Let's find out what their Halloween night was like. Here they are, Sid and Maury, celebrating Halloween. I bet they were confused about the whole thing.
Hey, Maury. What the hell are you doing?
Oh, I'm just looking at these old photographs, remembering the good old days.
Say, look at that. That's our class of 1914.
I didn't think it had that many people here.
What?
Did you say something?
I didn't say nothing. Oh, look. There's our homecoming picture.
Oh, yeah, I remember that game. We won it on a 2-out, 2-run homer by shoeless Joe Cunningham.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Huh? Well, did you knock on something?
I didn't knock on anything.
Huh.
I think someone's at the door.
I think we should go get it.
Okay, let's go get it. We'll see who's at the door.
I wonder who it is. We don't get too many customers here.
Oh. Who the hell is it?
What do you want? What? Did they say something?
I don't think so.
Don't you know it's Halloween?
Halloween? Ready? I suppose you want a trick or treat or something. I don't have any treats. Do you have any treats?
Oh, I ain't got no treats on me.
How about a trick? Can you pull a rabbit out of your hat?
Okay, let me try. No, just some old hair.
Sorry, kid.
Sorry. Bye. Kids these days, let me
I don't get it. Halloween? I swear, it's so weird. Nowadays, they expect you to come in the door and perform a treat or a magic trick or something.
I just remember old Halloween. Remember Uncle Reuben?
Oh, yeah, Uncle Reuben.
Uh-huh.
And the great pumpkin roll, the Halloween tree that we decorate.
And sit around singing Halloween carols?
Oh, that was the best.
That was the best.
Wait, what are they doing?
I think they're washing our windows.
Oh, that's nice one. Oh, look, someone else is decorating our tree with toilet paper.
Let's go thank them. Kids, maybe they're not so bad. They maybe not so bad. Hey, you kids.
Hey, you kids.
Hey, where are you going?
Where are you going? Hey, you're trying to show your appreciation and thank them for a good job and come back here.
Hey, you forgot to run a squeegee down this. Hey, look, a Halloween present.
Thank you.
Nice kids.
Sid and Maury, Halloween night. We're going to take a commercial timeout. Vikings still lead 7-0. And when we come back, here it is. Small town undercover cops find out why Sue was turned into a man. We'll continue with Light at Night right after this.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from the slab began to rise, and
Hi, Mom and Dad. Safety Pup here with some important tips you should know to help keep your kids safe and sound.
Every family should keep up-to-date files on their kids to have ready in an emergency.
Each kid's file should include a recent facial and a full-length picture.
A good physical description including height, weight, and any distinctive marks.
And a classifiable set of fingerprints taken by your local law enforcement or a trained person.
Update the files at least once a year, several times a year for younger kids.
Here are some other helpful tips.
Never let your child go in a public restroom alone, and ask the school to let you know if your child is absent.
Make sure you remember what your child wears every day. Don't put your kid's name on clothes or books. A name makes it easier for a stranger to get to know your child.
Also, keep a list of the names, addresses, and phone numbers of your kids' friends.
Thanks for watching. Remember, stay safe and sound, and I'll see you around.
You're watching TCI of Southern Minnesota Studio 6, serving Winona with the finest in local programming.
he did the Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash. It got on.
And despite the most flagrant hold of the NFL season, the biggest non-call of the season, the Bears got in the end zone and are 7-6, and they'll try kicking the extra point. Let's not waste any time. In the last exciting installment of Small Town Undercover Cops, after plastic surgery, they turned the beautiful, the lovely Sue into a man.
A beautiful man?
Why? We don't understand. We need the answers, and they shall be provided in our 7th installment of Small Town Undercover Cops. And the score, by the way, is 7-7 as we go into this installment of Small Town Under Cops. Here they are. Jack is going to meet his new partner, Sue, now as a man. Small Town Undercover Cops, enjoy.
This is the town, the small town. My name is Jack. Along with my partner, it's up to us to keep the streets of this small town safe. It's a job. Our job, see? We're Small Town Undercover Cops. 5 p.m. Halloween night in the small town. My mind should have been on the upcoming night's work. Instead, it was filled with questions. Why did Sue have plastic surgery to become a man? How will I deal with my romantic feelings towards her? I mean, him now. I was confused at a time I needed a clear head.
I'm here for my 5 o'clock appointment, Police Chief Smithson, sir.
Jack, have a seat.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Relax. I know yesterday at the hospital was quite a shock for you.
I still can't believe it, sir. I mean, Sue, a man!
No, we had no choice, Jack. We had to do it.
But why? She was so beautiful. She was so lovely. I mean, why make a man out of such womanly beauty?
You love her, don't you, Jack?
I'd never let my personal feelings affect my line of work, sir.
That's poppycock, Jack. We're all affected by our feelings. We just have to learn to keep them under control. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
But you still haven't told me why you had to turn Sue into a man.
Well, I think it would be better if Sue explained that. Jack, meet your new partner in small town undercover police work. Undercover officer, Stan.
Good to see you, Jack.
Need to work on that walk a little bit more, Stan.
Sorry, Chief. You know these male mannerisms just don't come easy. Hi, partner. How you doing?
Good, Sue. I mean, Stan. How are you?
Well, you know, we had a close call, you know, what with me being deathly allergic to geraniums like that, but thanks to Chief Smithson, I'm gonna be alive.
You make it sound like there's something wrong. Are you still in danger?
Well, hopefully not.
Jack, have you ever heard of a man by the name of Scarface Sam?
Scarface Sam? Well, sure. I mean, everyone knows he's the world's biggest small-town mafia hitman.
Yeah, well, he had a hit out on Sue.
Sue? Why? You're kidding.
Well, before I was working in this small town undercover, I was an undercover agent for the FBI.
The FBI? It's been my dream to work for the FBI. I mean, gosh, just to know I've been next to an FBI agent. You've actually been there. Why didn't you tell me? Sorry.
It was classified. Believe me, I wanted to tell you, but it had to be kept a secret. Only Chief Smithson and myself knew.
We're not sure how, but somehow Scarface Sam found out that Sue was working for the FBI.
Well, why would Scarface Sam want to put a hit out on Sue?
While I was in the FBI, I was in Cesspool Springs, Iowa.
Cesspool Springs? Oh my gosh, that's the capital of small-town mafia activity.
Exactly. And Sue was the one responsible for covering all that small-town stuff up. So Scarface isn't very happy with her. So we had to make Sue a stand.
That's true. Nobody, including Scarface Sam, knows that Sue did not die. But I'm alive through Stan. I'm alive to fight and to stomp out small-town crime. But this time, as a man.
5:33 p.m. Stan and I begin foot patrol, eyes like an eagle looking for small-town Halloween crime. I'd be lying if I didn't admit I was uncomfortable around a male Sue. It was going to take some time to get used to.
Stan, did you check out that football game yesterday?
Jack, you know I don't like football.
Well, it was a really good game. You should check it out. And Stan, you gotta work on that block, buddy.
Okay. Jack, check out the guy.
What's up? Let's do it with that knife. You can give it to the little kid. Let's get him. Let's go. All right, now, boy. Three, Stan. Come on, jump on the car. Come, Stan, come. You got the right to remain silent. You gonna stick that knife in that apple, weren't you? Yeah, some little kid's gonna eat that knife and bleed real funny, buddy.
You are scum,
Let's
buddy.
go, pal.
Let's take it, man.
Let's go. Tell it to the judge. Come on.
This small-town villain will be hiding in small-town jail rather than hiding sharp objects in Halloween candy. 6:08 p.m. I'll say this much. Sue as a man hadn't lost her touch. As Stan, she had brought down that small-town villain just like always. He, was still a good partner.
What do you see, Stan?
Oh, mask. Take a look at that.
It's just a little girl. Okay, the holes in her mask aren't big enough.
She can't breathe through that. She's gonna get hit by a car.
Okay, we'll take care of it, but gently, okay? There's no need. Sorry, there's no need for the gun. Put it away, okay? Little girl? Excuse me. Can I see your mask? Please, the mask. Now, little girl, the proper Halloween code in the small town is the mask must be required to have big enough eyesight holes and breathing holes. Did you know that rule? Okay, I'm not going to give you a ticket. I'm just going to give you a warning. I'm going to help you out with this, okay? We'll just make it a little bit bigger for you. Don't worry. I'm just making it a little bit safer for you because you never know. You could get hit by a car. People could come out from behind. You could stop breathing, turn blue. No one would know because the mask would be hiding your face. There. This should take care of it. Okay? Now, you have a safe and happy Halloween, okay, little girl? Bye. Happy Halloween, young lady.
Not all small-town undercover work is crime-ridden. Sometimes you can feel great helping the small-town citizenry and children have a safe holiday. 6:49 p.m. Stan and I continue foot patrol. A trick-or-treater is spotted breaking one of our small-town laws.
Hey, that kid's eating his candy.
Where's his parents?
I don't know. I don't see him anywhere. Let's get him. Hold it right there, son. Hold it right there, pal. Come on. Hold it right there. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? What is this? Drop that. Drop it.
Candy.
What do you think you're doing?
It's Halloween. There's a law in this town about that, young man. Law?
Yeah, you gotta have your parents check all of your candy before you start eating. Where's your parents?
What? They're at home.
Exactly.
Jack, let's check it out.
Now, we're not gonna give you a ticket this time. We'll just let you off with a warning. But there's a law in this town. You can't just eat candy. We're gonna check this out and make sure it's okay.
There's Snickers here.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh, look, I got these sweet tarts.
Not bad.
Okay.
There's eggnog. I want the eggnog or I want the Butterfinger.
This smells okay. Wait. I got a Butterfinger.
Those rocks hard stuff. I hate that.
Oh, I know. Here's some gum. Okay.
I want the Joe.
Okay.
I get the Joe.
Okay, wait. Okay, this looks like it's okay. Okay. You're okay, son. Next time, make sure your parents check it, okay?
Yeah.
Have a safe and happy Halloween.
Or call us.
That's one trick-or-treater who won't have any poisonous candy playing tricks on her when she wanted a treat. 7:33 p.m. Stan and I witness a young child in tears. What has ruined her Halloween?
What's wrong? Girl? What's wrong?
That house didn't give me any candy. All they gave me was this used Q-tip.
Q-tip?
That could only mean
Kim, Jim, and Mona Lee. Let's get up. Whoa!
No, wait! Not that house!
Trick or treat! Trick or treat! Let's go, Kyle! Come on, down! Get down! Get down! Throw him up! Come on! Please, listen. Oh my God!
Oh, I'm sorry,
Chief Smithson. We're really sorry.
Oh,
We
man.
heard that Kim, Jim, and Mona Lee were in the neighborhood, and we just thought that it must be at the house next door, I think.
Boys, you just cannot go crashing in a house on someone's evil and conniving with Kim Jim Mona Lee. You gotta have a plan.
Oh, yeah,
What do we
that's right.
think?
I don't know, but
Okay,
you know,
all right.
because the little girl, she had to use Q-tips, so we thought for sure.
Okay, don't worry about it. Here's what we're gonna do.
Okay. We need the costume. Come on, let's go, little girl. Get her off. Come on, little girl. Just down here.
Let's go. Come on.
Small town emergency. The bag too. Come on, we get the bag too. Thank you. It's a police matter. Thank you.
He took my bag, too.
Kind of ironic, don't you think, Stan? I mean, you get to wear the manly gorilla suit, and I get stuck wearing this.
You call this man.
Gentlemen,
tutu.
ready?
Yes.
All right,
We're ready, Chief. Let's get him. Trick or treat! Trick or treat! All right, well, let's keep him only home right there. Oh my God, jeez, listen, guys! Go, get away! You gotta go, let's go! Go from back, go! Okay! One right there! Jeez, listen! Go away, we out the alley! Come on, get back there! Damn it! What? Damn it! Oh, come on! Oh! Damn it!
Operation right down the tube.
We never get him! Okay, this is how it goes. Mona Lee and Kim Jim get away, and I get stuck wearing this tutu. I look like someone from Alice in Wonderland. Damn it! Later that night, we've done a good job of protecting the small town citizens on the always dangerous Halloween night. But we are still angry that Kim Jim and Mona Lee have eluded us once again. Stan and I enjoy a relaxing cider with Police Chief Smithson at his home following our arduous evening.
Now, do you undercover cops want some Halloween cookies?
Yes, please, sure, yeah.
Martha, don't you have some laundry to do? Us men would like to talk.
Yeah, whatever.
I tell you, we're really sorry, Chief. We didn't get Mona Lee and Kim Jim.
Damn it all. You know, we almost had him too.
You know, but the scariest part of this Halloween is what Kim, Jim, and Mona Lee will do to create small town havoc.
What was that? Martha! But your mama? Martha, what's going on?
My God! What do they want with Martha?
It's okay, Chief Smithson. We'll get her.
We'll get her.
We'll get him.
We'll get her back.
We won't sleep until we get him.
Small town undercover cop.
They kidnapped Martha.
They kidnapped Martha.
What do you think they're gonna do, Al? You write the script. Come on.
I have no
This is like
idea.
a soap opera
I have
thing?
no idea. We like make it up as we shoot.
Don't lie to me, Al.
We do.
Give away the secret.
We wish we were lying.
Still 7-7. I don't know what happened there. The Vikings recovered, looked like a fumble punt return, but then all of a sudden Chicago had the ball, and with the volume down, we don't know what happened.
Well, I don't either, Al.
I don't know. We'll find out at halftime. We'll find out at halftime, I guess. Jill, you got some closing comments for us, and then I have a whole rash of plugs.
Matt, you know when we were at Langs on Thursday night, did we beat you in that third game? Molly and I, or did I can't remember. I'm just asking you. In pool. Well, we won the first game.
Choke and I.
Right, against Molly and I shooting pool at Langs, right?
Hey, Jill,
well, we lost because we saved the scratch, or we scratched on the 8 ball.
Right. And then
and
then the second game, what happened?
You guys scratched.
We scratched on the 8 ball.
So then
the third game,
what happened? Did you guys win?
We won.
Oh. I was thinking of this big story that we
They're
were
flipping over to the Viking
back.
games faster than you can count flies.
Will you be quiet?
And
At
I got
least
some
I beat
important
you in pool,
announcements.
too.
Who cares? Could we have a decent closing comment?
That was a
One
closing
week?
comment.
Who cares who won or lost at pool?
Because we had a great time without you, Al.
That's the important point. That's the moral of the story.
Okay, good closing comment and a moral to the story.
Yes, yes. Good point, Jill.
I was getting to the story, Al. You know.
Hours for tonight, Al.
Everyone,
You're a Chicago
everyone
fan.
after the show talked to me about a big bonus other than Jill, Mike, and she.
It was worth it not to get a bonus to put that in.
That's right.
We got some
We're
plugs
tough.
here.
Tough,
Talking
tough,
Issues
tough.
in Winona live Tuesday at 7 p.m., replayed Wednesday at 6. Jill's topic this week, sexual harassment.
Sexual harassment.
It happens
Or
even in the
harassment.
small town of Winona here. Studio 6's special presentation this Wednesday at 8 p.m. Black and white classic Secret Agent starring Robert Young, a World War I flick about top secret agents. Hang those bears, Jill. Give it a whack for me.
I know, but look,
Give
he
it a
keeps
whack for
flipping
me,
over.
quickly.
You gotta make sure.
Winona Sports Talk live Sunday at 7 p.m., replayed Monday at 6. Sportsline live Sunday at 7:30 p.m. and replayed Monday at 7. We'll talk about the Vikings win over the Bears tonight and their win over Green Bay on Sunday.
Of course we will.
Light at Night's first anniversary show. Here are the details once again. Tape Sunday, January 5th from 7 to 9 p.m. at the Black Horse Bar and Restaurant. Come on down. Dave Williams, infamous, on the phone. Enjoy live music, live comedy, prizes, highlights from the first year of Light at Night, and much more. Free admission. All ages welcome. What's Williams talking on the phone about? Doesn't he know there's a Viking game on? And get that butt out of his hand. What's he doing? And also, Light at Night's #1 fan contest. Write a short paragraph explaining why you feel you're Winona's biggest fan of Light at Night. And the winner will receive an escorted limo ride by either Joe Hansel or Matt Cheeseby. There's the address to send your paragraph in. And they'll escort you to this taping at the Black Horse Bar and Restaurant on January 5th. Once there, you'll get all your refreshments free. You'll also get a whole mess of other prizes. You'll appear on the show. Tell us what your favorite highlight of the year is. Send the limo to my house, Studio 6, 127 West 4th Street, Winona, Minnesota, 55987. Come on, right in. Tell us why you're Light at Night's #1 fan. Next week, right here on Light at Night, we are going to have a expose, a documentary, if you will, on the differences between roommates Matt Cheeseby and Mike Troke. You know, they live
They're
together.
just friends.
They live together platonically.
Very
Matt Cheeseby, how would you
platonically.
describe your relationship with Mike Troke?
I would say that we're just really good friends. It's a strictly platonic relationship.
And you're not?
Gay.
You're not gay.
I am
That's
not
right.
gay.
We want to make that very clear.
I'm not either.
Music
Jose, what
from
about
Borealis
Mike?
and Nevada Heat, a Thanksgiving quiz, maybe John's U of M Thanksgiving report. We don't know if he has to work next Monday or not. He really stood us up and let us down. And it's all Heather's fault.
Heather, it's not your fault.
Dave, it's Heather's fault, isn't it? That John didn't give us his campus report, isn't it, Dave Williams? Sure is. He knows, too. We'll have the crew wheel, a top 10 list, much more.
The heck was,
Okay? Next week
Dave,
on Light at Night.
talking about
7-7 the Vikings score. Now you can flip over and
4th and
enjoy
inches.
the rest of the game. Let's see if the Vikings go for it on 4th and inches. Good night, Jonathan. We'll see you next week right here. Everyone now, Light at Night!